Prospect House started in 1992 almost by accident. The Queensland AIDS Council put in applications for funding to the Queensland Government and decided to add a request for a house for young lesbian, gay, bisexual and transgender people. They thought it unlikely that the government would agree, but they had a lot of young people coming to them having left home or been thrown out of home. To Quack's surprise, the Minister thought it a good idea and told the department to follow it up. Quack enlisted the support of the Gay and Lesbian Welfare Association and Toehold, the gay youth group, and the Lesbian and Gay Youth Support Group was established soon after. The public servants didn't quite know how to carry out the Minister's request, as they were not used to providing housing for organisations that didn't have any money. However, they eventually agreed to provide us with a house rent-free if we paid the rates and insurance. Hence, we chose a 5-bedroom house in Highgate Hill that the government bought for us. Over the next 11 years, we had over 100 young LGBT people between the ages of 15 and 24 stay in the house for periods of up to 18 months. It was run as a share house with minimum supervision, and the tenants paid rent at the Housing Commission rate, which was based on their income. Since most were on social security benefits, this was very little. In a few cases, they had no income at all because they were too young and couldn't get their parents to say they were unable to live at home. However, we could usually help them qualify for social security benefits. We also tried to help residents with living skills, finding jobs and so on. Prospect House was only run by volunteers. Our applications for funding to the government were unsuccessful, although we did get money to buy equipment such as furniture, bedding and so on from non-government sources. I had the impression that the government was not interested in funding small organisations such as ourselves. So money was always tight and a big workload fell on the small number of volunteers. Dramas in the house between tenants and the usual problems of damage and dirt took their toll. Eventually it became too difficult for the small group of volunteers, and we had discussions with other organisations to see if they would take over the house. These proved unsuccessful, so the house was closed in 2004 and handed back to the Queensland Government. The small amount of money remaining was given to GLWA. Many of us were sad to see the house close, but were reconciled to the fact that we had provided short-term accommodation to over 100 vulnerable young LGBT people at a time when other services were often reluctant to do so.